everybody! Good morning! What's up mga mananap? It's a fine Sunday at Queen City of the South Cebu. Regards lang ko sa atong mga trabahante diha, nga sayo kayo nagpanikay-sikay. Sa atong mga driver sweet lover, nga sayo kayo na masahero. Pag amping taon mo kuya. Ug sa atong mga food delivery riders, hinay-hinay lang mo. Maayong buntag diha sa atong mga nanay ug tatay nga nangapi, naminaw og radyo, naglingkod, nagnilhig og uban pa. Sa atong mga dudong ug inday nga gamudyol, arong jud mog skwela kids. Special mention di ay diha sa mga naghagok pa ang lubot. Sa mga naghagok, nag-TikTok og mga wa pay ligo. Sige lang, laban lang mo. Sa mga frontliners ug backliners, salamat kaayo kaninyong tanan. Amping mo. Ug di ay sa mga single ug complicated ara, kamo na'y bahala. Anyways, good morning everyone. It's the 13th day of December, Sunday, Domingo. Sa mga musimba ay ampo ming tanan. Bitaw, 12 days more to go and Pasko na. Dali ara no? Anyways, welcome sa atong programa. Ang pangutana. Pangutana mong biskag unsa guys, basta ayaw lang jud ang kwarta. Kini ang inyong bisyo gada buntag gikan alas 8 hangtod maputlan tas miko. Charot. Mag-uban kita gikan alas 8 kutob sa atong makaya. Charot again. Anyways, atong oras alas 8:05 na. Time check brought to you by Angel's Burger, Burger Junction, King Burger, ug Yum Burger. Happy birthday, Eliza Pipito. Greetings. Kagahi ba? Greetings coming from your secret admirer of City Main Engineering Department. Hala no, sana all na admirer. Mainta din is scam. Charot. Char lang. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a few minutes. Welcome back, people of the earth. This is DJ Abby, ang pinaka-wailibog nga chicks sa YOR radio station. Lupig sila, lingaw, sobra. Sa di pagdugay-dugay ato ng sugdan atong programa, ang pangutana. Hello, kinsa ni taga-asa?
Good morning, DJ. Ako din si Gia Albacete, taga Catarman, Cordova, Cebu. Dako kayo ko problema.
Unsa man na imong problema?
Mangutana ko kung kay nganong high tide man during full moon.
Bitaw, ngano? Ay, nakahinumdum ko ba? Ano to ako lulang? According sa story nga, why is there high tide during full moon? Ang title nga, long ago, si Sun God, Diyos sa Sun, had a beautiful daughter named Luna. Ang kagwapa, labuan si Catriona. And si Sea God, Diyos sa kadagatan, na si anak nga gipanganlan og Mar. Gwapo sad. Kani silang duha, they both fell in love. Like, love at first sight ni sila. They keep seeing each other nga sekreto, kay forbidden ilang love. So, daghan kay nakarelate ron. Kara magkita-kita ba niya, bawalan sa parents. Ay, yayo niya. What happened next is, so wa nagdugay, nasakpan sila, and tungod silang pagkapasaway, they were punished by their parents. Si Luna gipreso sa garden sa langit, while si Mar gipreso sa kuweba sa dagat. Maong mag-high tide kay whenever Luna tried to escape, makita ni Mar ang reflection ni Luna nga full moon, nga magtanaw siya gikan sa kuweba sa dagat. Tungod ana, musaka ang dagat kay musuway daw og ikya si Mar para lang makita si Luna. Mauna nga no mo high tide kay si Mar daw nag si Luna trying to see each other. Muna gichika sa akong dula. Pero mangutana ta sa atong netizens. Alright, online friends para namin gamit. Charo, harsh kay ka DJ. Bitaw, you can now comment your answers sa pangutana ni Jaya Deri sa akong FB page. Ang profile picture kay kanang murag bida sa killer nga salida. Ako na. O diba, ibulin ako akong self. Yung nanamig close akong kaugalingan. I love you self. I love you too. Sige, oy, moving on. Makana niya magnayabag na ko. Okay, samtang kapaabot ta, baby girl, sa lang answers. Kini ang ikaduha nga pangutana. To our avid listeners, ang manawag makadaog og load nga 200 pesos. Sponsored by Bugu Ako Loader. Kung na-smart ako, napoy bugu ako. Charla. Ay, wadyo kay klaro, DJ. Ay, bitaw. Kini ang pangutana. Kung naamoy ma-share nga myth, nganong di man ninyo i-share? Charot. Charot again. Hala, DJ. Bitaw. Kung naamoy ma-share nga myth, unsa about, then i-compare sa myth nga why is there high tide during full moon. Katong gi-share na ko ganiha.
Annyeong Chinggis, I am your Ate Anis from Cebu Technological University. So for today, I will be going to tell you about the myth of Ibanag and the folktales of Southern Luzon. So first, arita sa myth.
What is the piece all about?
It was a tragical story about forcing someone to love for the sake of survival.
Then, unsa may brief background sa story?
Ibanag is a place in Luzon where in a long time ago it used to be abundant in everything, especially in fishing. Suddenly, misfortune came and all people prayed for Bathala to help them solve the problem. Bolanari and his wife came from heaven and grant their wish. They had a daughter with a star on her forehead named Alitaptap. One day, an old woman came and told them what future lies ahead that only Alitaptap could solve by marrying young men. Unfortunately, Alitaptap did not fall for anyone, and out of anger, his father had killed her with a sword. Her stars spreaded everywhere, and the old woman's fortune guess happened.
So, unsa may message sa story? Unsay mga realities nga applicable?
Family, arranged marriage, sacrifice, and decision making. Sometimes in life, you are forced to love someone not because you love him, but because your family does, and you do it just for the sake of the necessity of doing so. Obeying parents is a must, but also make sure that the decision is justifiable. Even if the characters died, it gave me some feels about love and self.
What are the similarities and differences with the two myths?
Ang difference ana nilang duha is ang di ba ang usa kay nagka-inlove jud and ang usa dili jud feel og love, but the similarities jud sa duha is abantay mo basta mga mithiin, mga folktales, ang ending jud mga sad jud. So para nako mo original lang similarities, and yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like basa bisag dili pa clear. Thank you.
Thank you, first caller. Now, let's have the second caller.
Good morning, everyone. I am Irene Badilia, 21 years of age, currently living at Kenuman Riverside, Mandawi City. So, the title of this story is all about the origin of Taal volcano. The literary pieces of this story is about disobedience and punishment for the native that disobeyed Nunu. Many years ago, there was a man who lived at the top of the mountain named Nunu. No, kanaging siya ang guardian anang mountain. Dira nga kanang dira magtanom mo dira tabako aside sa mountain, pero naa siya giset nga boundaries nga dili dapat ang mga native nga itanom dira ang tubiko. Mga years pass by kay ni-erap og kalit ang kanang mountain kay tungod kay ni disobey sila sa giingon ni Nuno nga bawal sila motanom didto nga dapit. The themes that are presented in the origin of Taal volcano is that the punishment and the disobedience good. Realities, I mean, it portrayed that we should not do things that we're not allowed to do. And always remember that in every action that we made, there's always a consequences. Either it is good or bad. Well, kaning nga story kay maka-benefit jud ni sa mga naminaw nako karon. Kay tungod, they will gain a lesson from it nga we should always obey. We should always obey our parents because our parents will know what is the best for us, and disobeying is not good. Similarities nilang duha is that kanang they talks about the disobedience and punishment, and then the differences of the two is that Luna kay maka-adto siya sa kanang meeting place nila ni Mar if ever nga maka-remember siya. Unlike sa kanang the origin of Taal volcano, ang mga native kay purot na ni Nuno og kanang sigarilyo gali. So mo na ang kanang similarities and differences of the both stories.
Okay, thank you, second caller. Do you have any request?
Shout out the I, Badilla family and Solyu family. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Bedelia family. Coming from Irene. Alright, let's proceed to the next caller.
Hi everyone, my name is Lian Ayhan, and for today I'm going to share to you the Southern Luzon who define God's the story of Rahu. The brief background of the literary piece of the writers is that in Mount Bacolod there are several gods who were then and the ruler of the world. Then these gods lived luxuriously. Their tables were full of any kinds of fruits, meats, and delicious and precious liquors. Among the liquors used by these gods, there was one kind which is extraordinarily delicious and sweet. The particular liquor was so rich in taste that the gods decided not to reveal the method of extracting the liquor test. The liquor list, the rest of the men in the world would imitate them. But it is so happened that at the Nerva mountain there lived a giant who once had tasted the liquor, and since that time was much interested to discovering the method of extraction of the liquor. So what are the themes presented in the literary piece? So the themes presented in the literary piece is that perseverance, suffering, genuine love, and sacrificing. So what is the realities that portrayed in the piece? So there's a part in Rahu's story that Rahu swallowed the moon. It's because of anger, and in this part it enlightens me that we should be responsible in our one's actions and watch every steps in our life that we had for the goodness of everyone. What is the similarities and differences of the literary piece? So the similarities of the both story or both literary piece is that both the main characters are portraying the spirit of perseverance. And the differences of the two literary pieces that I had read a while ago is that the first, which is the one who defied gods, in the story of Raho, is that the main characters in there are doing something noble for himself and for his people, while the Ibanag is that the characters are suffering and sacrificing due to the punishment, all for their love. Literary piece all about. It's all about Raho or Laho, a giant leader or a ruler that stole the method on extracting a certain kind of nectar that gives immortality for his reason to live forever and serve his people longer.
Thank you, third caller. Let's proceed to the next one.
Hi, I am Andren Janelle. I am 20 years old, and the literary piece that I choose is all about demigods, means the offspring of gods and mortals, meaning one of their parents was a god and other is a mortal. The story is all about Bathala's daughter, which is Mayari, the goddess of the moon, Hana, the goddess of the morning, and Tala, the goddess of the stars. They were said to be the daughters of Bathala by a mortal wife who died after she had given birth to these beautiful goddesses. Bathala took these three sisters to the sky and made them members of his celestial court. The themes that are presented are forgiveness, hope, love, and equality. The lesson that I have learned in that literary piece is that whatever or whoever you are, if you know your stance, there are still lots of opportunities for you. The similarities of that piece demigods to the literary piece of Ibanag is that it's all about love and sacrificing, while their differences is that the characters in the story demigods isn't punished because of love.
Thank you, fourth caller. And now let's have the last one. Hi, DJ. Abby here.
The story that I will be sharing is about the Luzon beginnings, the story of my kapal. It talks about the creation of the universe. Brief background: a man named Maikapal, who is known as the Lord of Universe, came down to earth to correct his mistakes of creation. The themes presented is it talks about having a mistake is normal because no one is perfect, but you can still change it. The realities is it is applicable to life and making decisions. We can't avoid to make failures and mistakes, but we can do something to fix it. The benefit is the reader can reflect that learning is a process of making mistakes and finding ways on how to solve it. Lastly, the similarities and differences is the similarities are they are both mentioning gods and goddesses, while the differences is that Ibanag myth is more on love and punishment, while the story of Mekapal is more about self choices or decision making on and creation. That's all. Thank you. Okay, dagang salamat sa mga nangutana na nubag ug namati karon buntaga niha. Sige, wal nagpaabot tag mo tawag baby girl ato ni basahon ang mga answers sa atong online friends. Basin makauyon kas ga answer. I mean, na kay mauyonan nga answer. From Jim Michael Montehermoso, nganong mag-high tide man during full moon? Iyang answer kay di man low tide ug walay sun. Next answer coming from Maria Luisa Alcantara of CTU main campus. Para nako naanay something sa moon when it is full nga maka-cause sa pagtaas sa sea level. Sungguhon man sa daani ay. Okay. Next answer, thank you Maria. Coming from Jules Peter Dungog of Philska. Para nimo nganong mag-high tide man during full moon? Iyang answer kay simple ra jud iyang answer guys. Search Google. Okay, dagang salamat sa mga nangutana na nubag ug namati karon buntaga hinaot namoy nakatunan. Pag amping mo kanunay, have a blessed Sunday everyone. Yan po kog apil ha, char lang. Let us pray na unta all is well. Atong oras, alas 9 na. Once again, this is DJ Abby. Stay tuned at your only radio 97.2 Lupig Sila, Lingaw, Sobra. You're now listening at Paubaya by Moira De La Torre. Keep safe everybody. See you tomorrow. Stay at home. Bye.
Kailan nung ako'y di na naging sapat, ba't di mo sinabi nung una pa lang ako ang kailan?
Agtugawas kay para makikita sa beauty in the inside of the on the outside rather.
Ilang gitanong ba dili niya mahurot og sigarilyo.
Of the literary piece. So the similarities of
Hi, I, hi,